She'll be sharing what she's been up to. Yes? Are we ready and set for that? Ang3lina, are you online? Can you hear me? Can you talk to me? Hello? Okay, Ang3lina is not yet online. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to read a few of the messages. From there, we shall be introducing the first guest as we establish that connection with production in just a short while. Regards going out to you, Drippy King. You're tuned in and you're rocking with us. These are tweets coming through right about now. Regards again coming in from you, Atamba, also rocking with us. Jojo, I see you. Victor, I see you. Of course, you can also send in those messages. That is through our Facebook. And I guess today we're going to start off with a heavy performance, a major one, with Azawi. Are you guys ready for Azawi first? Yeah? Azawi first? Get set for that in the next 1 or 2 minutes from now. Let me read a few messages right here on our social media deck as we continue with the show. Shout outs going out to the vibers in the house. Call me Ayanik Pro, tuned in from South Sudan, capital Juba. Drop for me assurance from Davido. Going out to all my friends. Major to YJ, Stanley. There is no vibe like vibe. Rashid Soldier, I see you as well. Drop for me Angenanai by B2C. Ezra Masiko, Gagamelian, your main man, Ezra Masiko, Gagamelian from Nansana, Kampala, Uganda, always representing Byoyoba by Bebe Cool. Going out to all the Gagamelians, especially Chosimi the Gloria and a couple of others. Vivian Kobusinje, I see you as well. You're locked in, and some B2C music. Let me see, streaming live. Thank you for the show. Shout outs to the Kasese population and to all the vibers. Gordon Salah, I see you as well from South Sudan. We are on the show every weekend, and you're saying big ups to you and everyone. I need to visit South Sudan one of these days, yeah? Yeah, there is a lot of love that we're getting every week from South Sudan, from DRC Congo, from Kenya, from Tanzania. Yeah, I always read these messages. So, you know, maybe one of these days, maybe or Malawi as well, you know, many messages that side. I need to know, how are you able to catch the show? Those in Malawi, is it on DSTV or on these streaming platforms? Because we are also streaming on YouTube, we are streaming on Facebook, we are streaming on Jump TV, and also on your TV platform and Afro Mobile, yeah? Aside from Zam, Go TV, Free to Air, Star Times, DST, and all these other, you know, digital platforms. Senyonyo Raja, I see you tuned in. Seguyaba Shil from Natete, now in Kulaba Kuori. Dynamic is also on. Emmanuel, Bruno should improve on his reputation. He's losing meaning. He has had many scandals with women. He should stop despising and disrespecting women if he is to succeed in the music industry. Okay, omwada magezi gago. Simayo baga bala ya galabanga magezi. Tugagaba. Ayebare Brice. I see Shadrach from Mbale is also locked in. Are you guys ready for Azawi? Ready and set? Selector Ivan, you're ready and set? What's your favorite song by Azawi? If I ask, you know, what's your favorite song by Azawi?
Slow dancing.
What's your favorite by Azawi?
Slow dance.
Azawi.
10 over 10.
Azawi.
Slow dance.
Azawi.
Fwa.
Azawi.
Nakupenda mulo.
Azawi.
Omwenge by
Azawi.
Azawi.
Tuliva maje.
Azawi.
Craving you heavy.
Azawi.
Repeat it.
Azawi.
Repeat it.
Azawi.
Bamaje.
Man, guys are in love with Azawi music. Vibers in the building. Let's officially welcome Azawi on Horizon Vibe right about now. Here we go.
Fresh. Are you ready? Are you liar? Azawi Swans have a new African music for the party. Bully the chingoma. Still got what I see. Break your body, I want to see. But a moment, put your masina never no. Everybody go low, go low, go low, go low, go low. Everybody go low, go low. Come on, go low, go low, go low. Sing. So tell everybody, Patingi is my name. Urire chikom. Azawi, are you ready? Come on, fresh. What's up? Olino butubokola olabulema ye okumanya okumisanji ulira ngenyoka baby engeri gyewanziba omutima come on nabiwandika manila kupepa ya manila yeah baby engeri gyewanziba omutima moyo fire your love on fire all night day come on finger aye come on kusaba repeat it kusaba rewind it kusaba repeat it yo you my kusaba repeat it kusaba rewind it ziyokizamu ebyasoka baterera wedding day omugambo mwe wali okozesa bye wali nyumiza come on hey zijukizamu ebyempamba byebikyagagade omuntu bwe wali okolera bye wali otegeka bye wali okulira hey yanyuma yanyuma teyakawa yanyuma teyakawa come on hey we're gonna dance together that one. Hey, someone, hey, come on. Those that know the routine, we go. Hey, Bakola echizike bebi ampako, Bakumo indire na njochayo, Taninda pumusaga ze bebi ampako. Hey, Baba mukwana eyo muchiro ambako, Ako kanikoro, kawe kamekubako. I don't wanna play more 'cause you're too fine. Yeah, you are the lover then. Ooh, me and you baby, we are good. Flow together like a brick to the wall, we never fall. I don't want nobody, baby, other than you. Hey, yeah, you want the lover then, my love. I don't want nobody, baby, other than you. Come on, hey, ooh oh oh, hey, aye, ooh oh oh, me and you. Oh yeah, I don't want nobody baby other than you, yeah. See, your love is definitely such a powerful ride. Let me take you for a ride now. Hey, ride. Take kuwe byangenga selekede yate. Kenda kumakinga show until we get there. Kanonga kisikako, yeah. Kwata, come on, kwata. Hey, you want to know but then ooh, me and you baby, we are good. Flow together like a brick to the wall, we never fall. I don't want nobody, baby, other than you. We go. I don't want nobody, baby, other than you. Hey, ooh, come on. I don't want nobody, baby, other than you. Hey, come on. Are you ready to dance some rumba? Let me see you sweet. Hey.
Select Ivan.
Put him up.
See, now omenge muli muji, yeah, omenge musamuji, yeah.
Let's go.
Come on, people dancing Frankenstein.
Brand new.
Come on, people putting on a smile. Hey, but you guys are still young. Don't do that. Oh no, this is not rumor. Hey, this is no rumor. I'm sleeping on some rumor. Hey, oh no, this is not rumor. Sleeping on some rumor. On this not rumor is my liquor. Hey, the liquor gonna make you say things you cannot say. With the sober head, with the sober head. Oh, when get muli muti, oh, when get musa muti. Hey, abantu abatamite, abantu abatamite. Now when get muli muti, yeah, when get musa muti. Hey, sente gato zinete, yeah. Teba kutwala, teba kulimba, teba kutwala, baby, orokuba bubia. Your love means everything to me, unlike tequila. Eh. Your love means everything to me, drunken or sober. Eh. Teba kukema, teba kukema, teba kukema, no nafu rabulika. I'm drunken on your love, baby. I'm drunken love, baby. I'm drunken on your love, baby. Yeah. I'm drunken on your love, baby. I'm drunken love, baby. I'm drunken on your love, baby. Hey, oh, we get muli muji. Oh, we get musamuji. Hey, abantu abatami.
Put 'em up, 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 put 'em up. Make some noise for Azawi. Come on, you can do better than that. Make some noise for the Queen of Vibes. There you go, there you go. Welcome to the show.
Yes, I'm so happy to be here. It's been some time.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yes,
Yeah.
how are you guys?
Give me a 360. Give me a 360. Oh yeah. Oh. Azawi, you've been busy. Azawi has been busy.
Busy what? I've been
Okay.
busy making music.
Squats.
Yeah.
Exercise. What?
Yeah. I've been rocking the gym a little bit. So much. Yes, of course. You have to look nice.
Looking good.
Thank you.
Looking good. Do you want us to sit and we have this conversation?
Yeah, probably.
Nice. Let's settle and have this conversation right about now.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the new album.
Thank you. It's gonna be out on the 9th.
Yeah.
But I can take the credit now.
Yeah.
And the thanks. Yeah, and the gratitude.
So what is the title of this album?
I beg your pardon?
What is the title of your upcoming album?
The album is called Sankofa, the album. And that word comes from Ghana, spoken by the Akan people of Ghana, and it means it's not bad to look back for what you had once forgotten. And to be able to go into your future, you have to first know your past.
Yeah.
Yeah, to know where you're going, you have to first know where you're coming from. And for me, how do I even relate with such a concept? Is I had become a different person coming into this industry. Like a lot about me had changed, and of course, it's not a bad thing to change. But then, if the industry or if something even changes the basics of who you are, then that means you have to take a little bit, a minute, and slow down and retrace and rediscover yourself, who you used to be. Because I got into a situation where I no longer felt inspired, or I never had I wasn't attached to my craft anymore. I felt like there wasn't chemistry between me and my craft.
Yeah.
And that made me realize that maybe there's something that I'm not doing.
Yeah.
So I had to take a minute to rediscover myself, know who I used to be, and going into that situation, I had to use my past, go back into my past, understand that this is Azawi, this is how I used to be, these are the things that I used to do to, to inspire me to write music. So actually in this album, for the first time, I'm talking about my personal life, my personal experiences with love, and then in different, areas of life. So it's more of me talking about my past and using my past to find a solution that to the problems that I was, going through, being inspired, so that I can, be able to move forward into my future. So it's a deep thing, but I want you guys to all go back, because the mistake that we do most of the time is we try so much to run away from our past, to forget it, maybe because of the traumas and the pain it caused. But if there's anything more personal to anybody, I think that is your past. It is something that will always be with you wherever you go. So trying to run away from it is like running away from your shadow. So for me, it's more important to own your past, to use it, to learn from it, the mistakes, to learn from them, and use it like to to build yourself a tough skin that is going to help you overcome all the obstacles as you are on your journey to your future. I don't know if I make sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. One thing I know about this industry and your current position, it brings a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
From the fans, from within the workspace,
Of course.
and I know you for being a writer. Aside from being a singer, you are a triple threat of sorts. You do so many things.
Sure.
Now, when you talk about making peace with your with your past, vis-a-vis what has been going on with your music, you choosing to actually take a break a little bit and plan, refresh,
reflect,
what are you talking to? What was going on during those last couple of months or years?
Yeah, I had pressure, of course, and it's a normal thing when you do something so nice. Of course, there's that pressure that comes, to be able to keep up. And I had that pressure. And also, I think it's one of the reasons that actually even blocked me. Because of this pressure, I couldn't think freely. I overthought everything. I became an overthinker. Even if something that really sounded so good, and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound perfect. So for me, I had to cool down, and do the things that I used to do. Because even at the time, I never used to go to the studio like I used to. Because for me, people that know me for being a studio rat. I was always in the studio. But when I got into that position, I stayed away from the studio, which was a very, very, very bad thing. I just had to keep on doing what I was doing. Because when you get into a position where you're so challenged, you try to shy away. You want to run away from it. But then I had to just face it. And I remember calling Julius and I told him that, you know what, maybe we should push the dates for the album. I think I can't do this. I need a break. He told me, no. You just have to get out of that space. You have to keep on going. You have to rediscover yourself. Do the things you used to do. Besides the music, before you even became Azawi, what are the things that you used to do? You used to always hang around the studio. So it is the same thing that you should do. Not necessarily that you should go to the studio to make music, but just go and hang around there. You never know. Any inspiration can come from nowhere. And when I got out of that space and started rocking the studio that the way I used to, I found myself inspired because even some of the collaborations that came on the album, that are on the album Sankofa, just came in unexpectedly. Ngabo nobira studio, oldia just wetolamu owulirizamu ku buyimba, and then a bunch of talented artists come in and they're like, "Yo Azawi, what have you been up to?" And then tubakwira a few tracks, and then can we jump on this track together? By the time we knew it, we had made an amazing record. So I had changed a lot, and of course, this industry can change you because of the overwhelming pressures and things that happen. So sometimes this is too much, and it changes you.
You get overwhelmed by what's going on.
What's going on? You don't know what has happened to your life. You don't know how to deal with it. And for me, for the people that know me, they know me as a very laid-back person. I'm a homebody. That is why I don't never know in hangout places and they can't find me. I'm always in my house watching my movies, documentaries, and talking to my people. So industry yali enkyusiza nnyo ekitegeera nga ntandise n'okutya okuyita mu bantu for the few people looking at me, saying stuff, ate nga abantu boogera ebintu bingi nnyo. So I changed a little bit. But then
so where do you find that peaceful space? I've seen musicians, get into a point of some they cannot handle the pressure. They resort to probably drugs. Others resort to they become prayer warriors. Others choose to meditate. Others they get so depressed that things get so bad for them. For you, what was the wake-up call, and where is your peaceful space?
First, I think when you get into that position, it's very, very important to have people that really care about you a lot, that can encourage you. Me, I've been blessed enough, I have a great team around me. Like these are people that used to check on me and like, you can do this, like you can do this, you can do this, you're a champion, you're a star, like you can do this, like and I remember even Julius telling me like, you should go back to your pages or your social media platforms and you see the comments your fans say about you. These are people that believe in you. They know that you are the best. That is just enough for you to actually keep going. Even my family, my mother, my friends, my brothers and sisters, my manager, Jayla, everyone was just encouraging me, and having them by my side helped me so much to get out of that situation.
There's one person you've left out. The last time I talked to you, no, I think it was that interview we did during COVID. That it was on Zoom when you're chilling in the car. You told me you had found love, blah blah blah. That's one person who was missed in the picture. You know.
Oh my God.
Has he also been supportive?
Where is he? I don't even know him.
He's now old news. He's now saw yesterday. All right,
Guys, if I ever wake up and I post that I'm in love, just know that maybe I'm missing or someone has hacked into my... I don't do that bullshit.
yeah.
I keep my love life very, very
Very
private.
private.
Very, very private.
But on this album, you're saying you actually, you know, you're talking about love.
Yes,
I
yes.
guess in a couple of songs. You said it's so personal, and some of the songs are driven by your personal experience.
Yes.
Right.
The mistakes. It's more
More
of
the
the mistakes that I made.
In love.
With
Oh.
with the choices that I made, the situations that I allowed while I was in that love. So and the lessons that I learned from there, and the things and how it helped me realize what I deserve, the kind of love that I know that I deserve, the kind of love that I know I can trust my future with. So of course I never talked about my person directly. But man, vako.
Now, your maiden concert was massive. It was major. You went for Lugogo Cricket Oval, shut down that space. I was going to use the other words. You shut down that space. Now you've taken your up-and-coming concert to Serena. Why Serena? Don't you think that some of us from the ghetto will feel like we're now being left out?
No, like I'm still doing concerts, like this is just like a little concert.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still doing more concerts, perhaps next year. So this is more like a launch of the album, because I'm gonna perform both the old songs and the new songs on the album. So of course I have something major for my fans.
Yeah.
Of course I can't forget my people.
Yeah.
No way.
3 years ago, I asked you where you see yourself in 3 years, 4 years. How do you feel about your current position? Did you ever see yourself getting this far in a space of these few years?
No, not really. Not this fast. Because that's why I actually even got the problems that I got. Because things happened so fast.
So fast.
Like it was so fast. This is happening. So that alone raised a lot of expectations from people. And for me, it created pressure for me. So I never saw this happen, this quick. But I'm just grateful and thankful, and I'm handling it and I'm managing it. I'm feeling good, and yeah.
All right. Yeah. So how many songs are on this album? I saw somewhere that you're going to be releasing a track every now and then.
Yeah.
How many songs are on this album, if you may?
There are 16 tracks. I wanted actually for them to be 14 tracks.
Yeah.
But when we were sampling, and because this is what we do, we can sample with different people and get their views and their opinions about the records that are coming on the album, and it came out that certain songs like could tie on the votes.
Yeah.
So we just had to do as people wanted.
Yeah. What should the people expect at your concert?
Of course, it's gonna be more intimate. It's gonna be laid back. It's gonna be more bougie a little bit, but of course coming off as an African. Me, I'm all about Afrocentric vibes and African vibes. So and my things are always so organized. It's gonna be like a major production. Everything has to be, running according to plan. So it's gonna be a good show. And yes, I can't wait for my fans to come through. By the way, tables are actually getting done. I don't know, people who are still, coming in for tables, you better hurry up, because actually the front space has already been occupied. The tables have all been sold. Even the tickets are running. And so I'm requesting my fans, please buy your tickets right now. Sagala bintu bya last minute. Maybe fans banyigira ku last minute. Nakubira nagamba nze Azawi ndi mukwano gwo wakitofuna ticket gomugamba tickets zikoze eki ziwedeyo segera. So gula ticket ya mtwalo 15, a table ya million 3. Yes, there are no physical tickets. Tickets is in ezaka papula teziriwo. Bana sabatusomeseza like a bigger lesson. Atejukira yo URA teyagala kumanya. For them, when they see the event filled up, they expect you to know what to pay your taxes. So yes, tickets ziri online genakumuk.com. That is mookh.com, and buy your tickets. Bw'oba olemereddwa, you can call my manager Jayla on 0770 49 33 67. 0770 49 33 67. Jayla ajagulira ticket yo agikoleti agikusindikire if you fail to use the procedures online.
Now, I love your simplicity. I've never asked you this about your hair, keeping it simple and natural.
I don't like stress.
I see some people who go extra miles. You're struggling, with this and that. A long hair also comes with the dandruff and the troubles, right? What hair tip can you give the girls out there that probably interested you in keeping your hair short?
I don't know, like this is only for people that like short hair. Short hair is stress-free. Okay, it can be stressful sometimes when you allow it to, but for me, for as long as it's clean and healthy, because I make sure that I wash my hair like almost every after 3 days or maybe like a week. Yeah. And I use like hygienic, organic, hair moisturizers. Yeah. Like oil. I have castor oil that I use in my hair. And nature angwe, and I'm good to go. Yeah.
Just like that. I know you have questions for Azawi. She's still here with us. So later on, you'll have an opportunity to ask her some of those questions. Someone asking, are there people you do not want or expect at your concert? Some of those and more questions, she'll be reacting to them later on. This week, I saw another female artist making us proud, and that is none other than Ang3lina. She made it to the Billboard Hot 100.
Wow, I never knew. Congrats.
This is a huge deal to Uganda. I don't know if you have
that's huge.
Yeah, I don't know if you have Ang3lina online right now. Ang3lina, if you are online, maybe if you can talk to us right about now. Ang3lina, are you there? Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. What's up? How are you guys doing? Churchly War.
Steady clear. I'm here with Azawi and the Vibers. Vibers, make some noise. Nice. First things first. What time is it in London?
Right now it is what's the time? It's 9 o'clock. 9 in the morning.
Hey, okay. Just you the different I think the 2 hours.
2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
Sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours. Yeah.
All right. First of all, congratulations on making it to Billboard. How do you feel about that?
I feel like I still haven't processed the fact that I'm on there. I'm still kind of like, oh my God, this is happening. So I'm still kind of going through it right now. Sinaba chikiriza kind of thing. I'm going through that oh my God phase. But I'm happy, it's like the biggest kind of achievement in my career so far. I'm just kind of like, I'm shocked at the moment. I'm still kind of in that shock phase.
So who is this guy that features on that appears on this song? I understand it's a collaborative effort. And what does this mean to Ugandans, or actually Ugandans at large?
So the guy that's on the track, he's called Ferren Banks. He's a Nigerian artist. He's based in Nigeria. So he jumped on the track, which was really cool. It's my first collaboration with a Nigerian artist. You know, he's kind of on the come up in Nigeria, so that was really cool. We're about to release the video, which I'm really excited about. But you know, just generally, and even Azawi, shout out to you. I'm a big fan, but you know, just generally, I feel like for Ugandans, like when we, you know, achieve like such milestones, I think as Ugandans, we just have to kind of like, it just should motivate us to just kind of look at the international picture and just keep achieving, you know, and going back into the studio and try to make that quality music and just, you know, believe that Ugandans can do it, we can do it as well. It's not just the West Africans that, you know, can take over the market.
How has your music been received within you know, in the UK? I understand you're based in the UK, and I know I've heard the challenges that artists face when it comes to penetrating in the British market. Just that it's a hustle to break through the US market. How has it been for you? But of course, also, how has the Ugandan community received you that side? Are you getting the love? And what next after this? Because I know your journey has been quite a long one when you started with Ghetto Loving to these different songs that you've been releasing over the years, that persistency and consistency. If you can respond to that.
I think I would say, to really answer that question, I've always been this artist that just I like to put out music that I like. So it's like I feel like my fan base is all over. I have fans in Uganda. I have fans, you know, in Ugandan fans in Europe. I have fans here in the UK. Now I'm trying to penetrate into the US market. So I feel like my audience is all over the place. And I feel like maybe that's kind of had me, that's where my struggles have been, like kind of just focusing on one audience kind of thing. So that's why, you know, right now I would say that I'm focused on just putting my music out on an international level. But yeah, I feel like my fans are all over the place. I have fans pretty much everywhere. But now I'm just really focused on the international side of things. That's what I'm really focused on.
Nice. Back to you, Azawi. Azawi, do you think collaborations add that much value to an artist?
Yeah, of course, most definitely.
Yeah.
Because now it's more like you're trying to get into your another artist's audience. You're sharing that, and it's also like sharing from your own audience. So it's a good thing. Like, for example, if I make a song with Burna Boy right now, you think my life will be the same?
I don't think it will be the same. But of course, also most importantly, I've seen incidents where an artist collaborates with another, and the other does not promote the song.
Yeah, it depends, because you know, when we're doing collaborations, like we sit and agree, like this is the part, like for example, you can come together and I'm like, you know what, yes, we're gonna do this song, but when it comes promotion, that is gonna be on your end, like. And it's also like sometimes come with, because for me now, I want to do like a song. Maybe it could be a plan when I want to do a song with someone who's much bigger, or who has, you know, got more success than me, to actually tap into that rather than just doing with someone who's just going to be dragging me behind.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
It shouldn't come out like that, but sometimes it depends on, you know, the plan and what you want from the collaboration. So for me, right now, I can work with any Ugandan artist. It doesn't matter. But if it's outside Kampala, I would want to work, or outside Uganda, I would want to work with an artist that takes me forward, like someone who takes me to the next level. You understand?
Nice. I understand you also have a song, Ang3lina, with Honorable. The same question that I posed to Azawi. What impact have these collaborations been to you? And maybe finally, do you have any question for Azawi? Same question if you have any question for Ang3lina as well, as we come towards the close of this segment.
When is she coming back? I want her to meet somebody. Please.
I'm back in December. I'm back in
can-
December, baby girl. I'm back in December.
Please hit me up when you come back. There's someone who's dying to see you.
Yes, yes. You're gonna be the first person I call. You're gonna
know.
be the first person I call. Azawi, I have a question for you.
Yes,
I have a
girl.
question for you, Azawi.
Sure.
When you're writing your songs, like, what's the process? Do you kind of like write? Do you kind of like listen to a beat first, or you just kind of like write a whole bunch of words, then you find the melody first? Like, what's your process? Because I've always been interested in your process when it comes to songwriting, because I listen to your lyrics sometimes and I'm just like, damn, that, it's a chap, kind of thing. So I've always wanted to know, like, what's your process when you're writing these songs?
To be honest, I think I have so many songs. Actually, they're not even songs. I have so many tracks with just melodies. Like, I'm this person who's very, 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 very sensitive when it comes to a melody. Because I know words, like, I can never come up with new words. Like, the words will always be the same. But a melody, actually, I can be stressed if I lose a melody right now. I don't care if I lose the book filled with lyrics, words. But if I lose a melody, I would be stressed over it, because the music that we're doing right now, more so like Afrobeats, it's more with the melody, like, because I can say I love you in a certain tone,
Yeah.
and then you don't feel it. But then someone can say I love you in a different tone, and you're like, oh my God. damn,
Tell
I
it to me
feel
that.
that,
Tell
feel
it to me.
I feel that.
Tell it to me,
So,
Azawi. I want to
I
hear
don't know
it in
if
the
I
other.
ma-
Oh
I
my
don't know
God,
if I
tone.
make sense, like,
Oh, you
we are
make so
two
much
people.
sense.
We are two people
Yes, you make
saying
so
the
much
same
sense.
words, but everyone is using like a different emotion and tone.
Yeah.
So melodies, like, before you even write, first write like melodies and finish the entire track.
Yeah.
So after finishing the entire track with melodies, it is gonna be very easy for you to actually come up with the words. Because this is what I actually even do. I can like sing a melody, and then I play it for someone random, and I'm like, what do you hear when you listen to this? It's like I'm hearing you saying rumba, 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 and I'm like, okay, now that's word number one. That is
Yeah.
how I come up with my lyrics. Like, I first come up with melodies. If the melody is nice, any
Then-
word you can
That's so
put into it, any word you can put into it can just sound perfect.
Nice.
That
Nice.
is so crazy. That is so crazy.
Angelina,
Because
your final remarks?
I do the exact same thing, by the way. I do the exact same thing. That's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Any final remarks
That's
as
so,
we
so
wrap
crazy.
up this?
I just want to say, shout out to all my supporters in Uganda, all my followers. Thank you for, the love that you guys have been showing me. I'm gonna be back this December, so watch out for me, Azawi. I can't wait to hear your album. It's nice to, speak to you for the first time. I'm a big fan. And, shout out to everybody in UBC. Shout out to yourself, Calvin. It's your girl, Ang3lina.
Shout out to you, Angelina. Azawi has someone who wants to meet you. I've been seeing the pictures. Yeah, Yes, really good, really good. All right, so right now we're going to get into a musical break. Azawi will be joining us later on for the question and answer segment.
All right, cool.
All right.
Cool. Do you want me to get off stage, or you want me to stay
Yeah,
here?
no, let's just wrap up. Then you'll be, getting off stage
All right, cool.
for a bit, okay?